Hey everyone, this is Beth, and this is my first tutorial on YouTube. So please be kind to me, okay? Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is take my Belief Aqua Bomb moisturizer, and I'm just going to put that all over my face. I actually use this on my hands because I have eczema, and it really works really well. So it's refreshing, very, very good. I always recommended it to my mom. Anyways, I take this Cover FX Calming Primer, and I just put that on my face so that I can keep my makeup on all day looking fresh and it won't budge anywhere. Then I take my Lumi L'Oreal Foundation Cushion Compact, and this is my second time using this foundation and I really like it, but the only problem I have is with this sponge because it takes a long time for you to spread the product all over your face. So I do really work it into my face. Probably took longer than I initially expected, but you know, I like to make sure my foundation is on really good. Okay, and then I take this King Mass over brush and I just go over my foundation just to make sure there's no streaks. And then I take my It Cosmetics Bye Bye concealer and I just put it over all the blemishes all over my face. This concealer is really good. It covers almost everything, but also this color is way too light for me, so I just try to work with it. I'm being silly there. And then I took this brush from this 20-piece set I got from Amazon, and I just dab it all over my concealer, and I just kind of work it into my face. And then you can tell that I'm just kind of dabbing over what I had, the product that I had applied before. And I just make sure that I don't really move the product too far from where I already originally placed it, just because you're defeating the purpose of covering it up. But also, sometimes I put on too much, so I just kind of apply it to other areas that I feel I might need more coverage. And I just use a beauty blender to just kind of blend it out a little bit more. And I look like a ghost right now. Alright, and then I just take that little oval brush and I just go over the make sure I have no streaks or anything on my concealer. And then I take my brush that I don't remember where I got it from, somewhere from Amazon. Then I take that Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and I just take one of the colors, the lightest color in the top corner, and I just kind of like set the concealer that I just originally applied earlier, and this actually helps keep my makeup on all day. Okay, so the next thing we are doing is contour, which is my favorite thing to do. I'm taking the Sephora Pro Contour blush in the number 74, and I'm going to just go into my contour and blush 2 palette, and I'm taking that yellow color in the left hand corner, and I'm just going to start contouring my face. And don't forget to take off the excess powder because you don't want too much on your brush. So then I'm just going to start on the top of my cheeks, and I'm going to work my way up to the temples, and I'm blending in a circular motion because I want to make sure that it's blended out and it's not too harsh, because you don't want that, girl, you don't want that line because that's going to look awkward as hell. So don't forget to work it into your jawline and make sure to bring it down to your neck because you don't want to see that line when you walk out in the sun. It's going to be embarrassing because I've done that many times before. So basically I'm going to do that on the other side, and I really like this color because I have a yellow undertone, so it really brings out my skin. It just brings another dimension instead of just using like a typical brown color. And then I'm going to go into my Kat Von D Shade and Light, that middle color, and I'm just going to go over what I previously have done. And I just like using a darker brown, but not too dark, and it really just gives me more dimension. You can see my like cheekbones are popping out. Girl, look at that. And then I just go over everything that I've gone over before in my contour. And basically I'm doing the backwards 3. So if you think about it, you want to go all the way to your temples, to your cheek, and then all the way to your jawline. And then you see I take this Kat Von D Shade and Light brush, and I'm just going to take the middle light color and I'm just gonna put that underneath my eyes, kind of like you're baking, but I'm not really baking. I'm just doing the quick and easy way because I mean I'm not trying to spend too much time on makeup. I mean I did spend 30 minutes on this look, but that's pretty quick. I mean I can do a 5-minute look, but maybe I'll do that next time. So I just put that all over. Okay, and next step is the brows. So I'm taking this Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz color and taupe, and I'm just gonna start outlining my brows. So I usually start in the middle of my brow, and then I just draw little small strokes, and I just start to form my tail. My brows are really dark, so I actually kind of tint them, and I can show you guys in a video if you guys are interested, but they're currently really light, and I also trim them too. So, because my hair grows so fast, so I have to constantly trim it. But basically, I'm just outlining my brow shape, and I kind of change my shape a lot. It just depends what mood I'm in, but I'm trying to do kind of like a straight brow today. So, I just try to make sure I even it out with my other brow. Then I take my IT Cosmetics Build-A-Brow brush and I just dip it in the pomade, the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade, and I make sure that the product is not too dark, so I just pretty much kind of brush it on my hand a little bit until I get the right color that I'm looking for. Also, it does depend on how hard you apply, basically the pressure. It depends on if you're going a little bit harder, you want a darker color, and then if you want a lighter color, you just kind of go lighter. So don't apply too much pressure. And then I just kind of use the spoolie side and I kind of try to achieve that ombre brow, but again, I do have really dark brows, so, and really coarse hair, so it doesn't really help when I'm trying to do that ombre brow. But pretty much I just go back and forth in an up and sideward motion, and I just kind of work my pomade into the brow. And then you see me kind of wiping away at some of the brow because probably messed up a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side, but the only issue that I ran into when I was working on my other side is that I started to see that I kind of darkened it a little bit more, so I just went back and touched the other side just so it could kind of like look more symmetrical. And sometimes again, you kind of apply too much pressure, so then it looks a little bit too dark. So then I'm going back with my Brow Wiz and I'm just redefining my brow, and I kind of just outline it a little bit more and just clean it up because I want that clean cut look today. And this Brow Wiz is the bomb. I mean, ever since I started using it, I never want to use pencils ever again. And then this is kind of gross, but I take a cotton swab and I swap a little bit into my mouth and then I just kind of clean it up because I feel like everyday look I don't want to use concealer, and that works pretty well. So if you're grossed out by it, do not try it. But girl, I'm telling you, it works, okay? Alright, so then I'm taking this Bliss brush and I'm going into my Vice palette. And then I'm just going to go into my crease and work it into the eye. And I'm also blending it out a little bit so it looks kind of smoky and kind of looks like it's part of the natural part of my eye. But I mean, I accidentally went too high, so now I'm just gonna play with it a little bit more. And typically on an everyday basis, I don't wear eyeshadow or eyeliner. I do everything else up until now, so this is kind of just spontaneous. I want to wear some kind of eyeshadow type of day. Okay, and then I take this Bliss eyeshadow brush and I just take the light color, this light kind of bone color, and I just put that underneath my brow and kind of diffuse what I did earlier because some parts I felt like I went too high. And then I'm just going to touch up on some of my color because I felt like I need to even it out a little bit more. And don't worry, it's okay, you can make mistakes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, taking the blush brush from e.l.f. and going back into that blush contour and blush 2 palette, and I'm just gonna dab, dab, dab that. And I kind of like to do it in a windshield wiper kind of motion. Looks very natural. And then I kind of just work that all over my face. And next up is the highlight. And I just take this Becca Afterglow palette and that first color on the left, my small one broke. I mean the middle one broke. And I take this Pro Techniques setting brush and I just kind of highlight the following areas. So my nose, my cupid's bow, the tops of my cheeks, and then also below my eyebrow and above my eyebrow. So you kind of have a continuous flow of highlighting, because sometimes before I learned this technique I would just highlight on the top of my cheeks and of course the nose and then the cupid's bow, and I just looked kind of weird. And then I started doing the under the eyebrow and on top of the eyebrow, and it looks so much better. Yes, girl, slay, slay, slay. And I just do that on the other side. I love this highlighter. It's so good. So good. And blend, 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 blend. Then I take this Laura, I can't say the last name, lip crayon, and I just kind of do like a natural kind of look. And I just work that in with my finger. And then I take this fresh rose water toner and I just spray it all over my face because it keeps my face from looking cakey. And take my hair down, put my earrings in, and you're ready to go. I look so pale on this. I mean, my lights are just making me look so pale, but I guess it works. Yes, girl. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. And please, if there's any critiques or anything that I can improve in my videos, please let me know. And I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching.